I don't even have them because I was so angry by this movie. Oh, and then there was a role that obviously was for Russell Brand.
That was Jermaine.
What?
That was the Jermaine Clement role.
You thought he did well?
I thought he did.
You think Russell couldn't make it, or
It was so obvious that that was supposed to be Russell Brand. Russell Brand was filming something else, so they got this other guy to do the Russell Brand part.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I thought, but he did all right with what it was. It wasn't a great part.
You didn't like him as the artist?
But,
but
yeah, like, the director did Meet the Parents and Austin Powers. Like, those are good
I'm not
comedies, but I don't know what happened in this one. It was like there was no movie.
I know what happened. It's something we talk about on the show a lot. They can't make a good comedy anymore because they have to be P-fucking-C.
Yeah.
But now he's the director, so it's not like it's his. He didn't write the fucking thing.
But you'd think he would see the script and be like, guys, I can't. What am I supposed to do here?
Well, how about you start by getting a leading lady that doesn't have a speech impediment?
I think it was
I hope
supposed to
someone
be
talks about her speech
Did she?
impediment.
What's her name?
I think it was supposed to be a French accent.
Madame Rich Voss.
Madam Rich.
Her name is Stephanie Zostak.
So
Let's get a look at it.
maybe she was French trying to speak English because something kept fucking up. Like maybe she couldn't keep the accent.
Is she not American or some shit?
I don't know. Let's
take a look at her.
She's gorgeous though,
Oh
man.
my god! Wow.
She's definitely a looker, but.
Digging her.
So anyway, we were supposed to have Jay Roach in, and they said, nope, got to see the movie before he agrees to come in.
Although I almost walked into him entering the bathroom yesterday, and he seemed like a nice man.
I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Seemed like a nice enough fella.
And while we're at it, I am a fan of Russell Brand, but him redoing Arthur.
I've seen still pics from the filming.
This is the whole Pink Panther thing again.
Dude, it just... Why is he in a Batman costume?
I saw that. I don't know.
Like, I don't remember in Arthur him ever doing that.
Maybe it's a reimagining.
And then what did they do? They recast some of the characters. Not like John Gielgud was his butler. Was the guy that was the driver. The black guy was the driver. So is there like a woman now as his butler? And
Yeah, there's a woman butler.
What did they do?
And I'm sure there's no more black drivers in any films.
No, they got to be either be judges. Black
Exactly.
women are all cast as judges now. Anytime there's a trial in a movie, the judge will be a black woman, and she'll be sassy. Look out.
And the president is Danny Glover.
Right. President is always Danny Glover.
Yeah, there's always a smart... Mr. Turnbull, you better sit down.
Yeah. She's all sassy. Like she went from the hood, she's a hood rat, and then became a judge. It's wonderful. Oh,
Well, she never lost the hood in her.
yeah,
You know.
she went
the
through
hood
law,
out of the girl.
She went
That's
through
right.
law school, all like this and shit.
All you got to say is, well, you can, but you can't take the...
Right. Say it every day. It's my mantra to wake up to.
So Batman cameo in Arthur remake, ? They just should not be remaking Arthur. The movie's great. You can watch it today, and it still holds up, right?
Just leave it alone. Exactly. It's what it was. A nice little movie. Whatever. Now they're going to try to make this big super comedy out of it. Russell Brand. Who plays John Gielgud's part? I just got to know.
Helen Mirren.
Is it Helen?
Helen Mirren, yeah.
Why?
Because they need an old
God.
old English
I hope she
broad.
I hope she dies because her uterus falls out. Like John Gielgud had some kind of... They were very vague about John Gielgud getting sick in that movie. Like it was done very well how they had him go into the hospital. It wasn't this like horrid, because it's a comedy. You don't want this death scene in there. But they were able to actually convey John Gielgud dying in the movie. And it wasn't, like, bad, you know? They just showed
it was weird.
Dudley Moore shutting the door to his room and shit like that. And it was like, all right, he's dead. It's, a sad moment and shit, but it's a comedy still. So they went right back to the comedy. What are they going to do? Hopefully they lop a couple of her fucking...
Jesus.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to say it.
they never told you what he was dying of. You're right.
No.
He had a cough, though, so maybe it was lung cancer.
You assumed it was lung cancer or something, but...
He had a little cough.
And then they had fun in the hospital room and everything.
Nothing better than the movie cough.
No. You know something's wrong with this.
Boy, that's subtle.
When someone's just sitting
Boy,
there...
that's real subtle.
It's like, oh, shit.
What's
there
wrong?
they go.
What's wrong? Oh, nothing.
Nothing.
Just feeling a little coffee.
Yeah. That was very funny when he put the cowboy hat on. Because if I begin to die, remove this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't wish to put it on.
I don't wish to.
There was some fucking funny lines in that movie.
He was so fucking good in that.
It's a great movie, and then they failed miserably with Arthur too, right? That's probably where the PC shit started. Well, we can't have a fucking comedy about a drunk, so we got to clean up the drunk now.
Yeah, that was, Arthur, you just have a problem. It's not the lovable, fun drunk anymore. It's, Arthur, yeah, you just have a problem now. It's intervention.
Why does the make-believe have to be so real?
I don't know.
I don't get that. That's why you go to the movies, to just fucking see some other shit.
Yeah. They don't want to give you the wrong impression.
You don't want to be reminded that you're in the real world while you watch
reality.
Like this Dinner with the Schmucks with the message at the end that the executives were schmucks
Who are
for
the
making
schmucks?
fun.
I think, Sam
Look,
put it right over the top with that one. It's like, who are the schmucks?
Yeah, you be the judge.
This is what confuses me. Zach was good in the movie. That breakout star, the nobody, the blonde, was really good in the movie. So I didn't completely hate it. I think I have a problem with just Steve Carell trying to carry a movie. And then Jeff Dunham has a puppet in this movie that's fucking creepy as shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's one of his puppets he does in his act.
I don't know.
But basically an old broad with cleavage. And
Why is there a puppet?
It's Jeff Dunham.
because he's one of the
It's a
idiots.
little, ventriloquist.
See, the idiots can't be real idiots, Anthony.
Right.
You have to have an accountant instead of the autistic guy. You had a blind guy in there, but the blind guy could take care of himself. Then you had a broad that talks to dead animals.
How about the schmucks have nothing endearing about them, like real schmucks in life?
Well,
like in real life, when you hate a stupid ass fuck person,
You're hurting Bobo's feelings.
they just are stupid ass fucks.
Bobo should have been cast for this movie.
Oh, yeah.
See, and
As
we
a true
could have
schmuck.
Bobo, intern David, Ira. These are
And you would not end the movie liking them and being like, who's the real schmuck? You go, oh, no, it was cast perfectly. They are the real schmucks.
You know what? Let's do it for you two. Dinner with the schmucks. We'll do it the real way.
Take them to
Who do you
dinner.
want?
Patty.
Patty.
Yeah.
Bobo.
Pat from Bunaki.
Oh, Pat.
Pat's funny, but he would love to be, I'm sure, included.
That's not a bad idea,
Big
actually.
A.
Big A.
A big A.
All our
Bobo.
friends.
Bobo and Ira, right? So
Yeah, Ira.
We're doing this. Get that together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll take him to Burger King or something. Nothing but the best for our
We
schmucks.
just sit there pointing and laughing and making fun of them.
Right.
And not
that's the
learning
dinner for
any
the-
lesson.
No.
You want to do this? I'm not even joking.
And convincing them to take their penis out.
You know what? I'll take him to that really nice steak joint at Time Warner even.
Porterhouse.
Yes, let's go to
Wow.
Porterhouse.
Porterhouse.
We'll do Dinner with the Schmucks the right way and show and show Hollywood how you do this shit.
Somehow it's done.
And Jeff Dunham is a guy, a ventriloquist in the movie, obviously. Not much of a stretch, with this weird, bizarre puppet that he's in love with. Like, they're sort of like married or
Yeah, they're
going
married.
out. It's bizarre.
But she's emasculating him. The puppet is.
Right. And so he's a
don't get
schmuck too, I guess.
I think the movie probably should have been like Paul Rudd's movie with Steve Carell, sprinkled in there as the weirdo. But Steve Carell's in the entire movie acting crazy.
Literally the entire movie. I don't think there's a scene that without him.
Like, it's just uncomfortable. Like, you're sitting there the whole time saying, why did he let this person in his house? He just met
Right.
this guy. Why is he in his apartment? Get him out.
And do you have an answer for that?
No, he stays in the apartment the whole time. He sleeps there.
I don't
Just
know.
want him to leave.
So sorry to Jay Roach. I'm sure he's a great guy and he's done some
Wow.
great movies, but
So what
he should have just came in and his people should have insisted we see the movie ahead of time. That's pretty brave on their part because people aren't going to like these movies.
One would hope.
I will.
One would hope.
And if it comes out that it gets massively positive reviews, then
Oh, my God.
I just got to quit. Then I got to quit because I don't get it anymore.
I'll leave the business.
You think this movie's going to get good reviews, Sam?
I wouldn't think it would get good reviews. I honestly didn't like it. I think it'll probably get a very strong opening weekend.
What if it gets blockbuster numbers?
Then I would also. Usually I'm okay about this stuff, but I think it'll have a pretty good opening weekend and then kind of drop off.
I'm always wrong. Whatever I like, the public hates,
I can't
and
tell
vice versa.
I can't.
I
tell
never
you.
get it right, man.
Yeah.
I don't.
We live in a different world. Me and Patrice were talking about that during one of the breaks. We just live in a different world than the mainstream entertainment business. They look for stuff that we have no interest in.
Inception
None.
was
Don't
good.
find
What
it
about
funny
E-Rock?
or entertaining?
E-Rock probably thought it was
What about
funny,
him?
but got influenced.
E-Rock, you have anything to add to this?
No, I hated it.
I loved the Milk Duds.
Yeah, he was excited because we got free popcorn.
Did you kick Kurt Loder as well on the way out?
I actually straddled his lap because he wouldn't
Ooh,
move.
sexy.
So I just kind of like...
He was one of those assholes, you know.
They don't move back a little or
Yeah,
something?
everybody stood up because he was in the middle of the aisle, and he was the one guy that stayed sitting.
He actually leaned forward, so it made it